On this week's episode of the WinonaKicks podcast, we have a few things to catch up on from All-Star Week, including some Galaxy GT futures and a couple of new pairs of the ST Charge, which is a model I'm not familiar with at all.
We're finally getting a wider release of the wildly popular Adidas Jellyfish with Pharrell, so I'm very curious to see how that's going to roll out, seeing as this has been such a popular shoe recently. And we're also going to talk about some of this drama going on with Michael Jordan. Should be pretty interesting, but sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode. Okie dokie. Where do we want to start on today?
Let's jump into these GT futures. We can cover a couple of these, maybe the charges, maybe the new Shays, and then do a little catch up. But
let's do it.
Dogs are even loving these. You can hear them barking outside. But
so we did just get a first look at this new Galaxy colorway of the Nike GT Future. I don't know if you saw this. I'm not like super big into Fortnite, but I think I saw that now you can wear these in Fortnite and have a pretty sick like Galaxy effect to them that I think is pretty fire. And apparently what's the character's name? The Nike
Swoosh Man.
Swoosh Man. That's pretty cool. It's like kind of exciting to see them bring back that mascot that I'm sure a lot of people forgot about. I didn't even know it was around until I think 2 or 3 years ago when someone brought it up online. But yeah, it's possibly one of the best colorways of the GT Future I've seen. I think these are cool. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so here is the Swoosh Man wearing a pair of the GT Futures. Not the pair that we're looking at, but there is a few different models that you can wear. I haven't played Fortnite in a couple of years, but
yeah,
it's cool to see. Dude, for the kids, they say, right?
100%.
But yeah, I mean, this is the exact direction that I thought they would go with these, just because it's very similar to the Foamposite, where it's basically an all blank slate side panel and you can do whatever you want with it. So
it's pretty cool. I mean, it's like you said, it's very Foamposite-esque, so they really can do a lot with this silhouette. And I would love to see them start to, I don't know, like transition some of the other cool colorways that they've used on the Foamposite over to this one. And I think they should drop like a little 2-pack. Something that's like a Foamposite and this, both like same colorway, retro look or something. Like, I think it's super cool, and a lot of people are liking them. I don't know how they wear yet, though. I haven't.
They're not
personally
super comfortable. I reviewed the Wale pair, the all blue pair. I ended up hitting on, and they're not. I don't know. For me, it's not a pair that I'm wearing on or off the court. Maybe off the court if I want to really get crazy with like a futuristic fit, but not necessarily my forte. A lot of people like them. I know that, and it's just cool to see a shoe that you have basically a blank canvas for whatever you want to do. That's not the Foamposite. So
exactly, because the Foamposite, I mean, it's cool. It's a great shoe. It's just like nowadays, I think. Obviously, if you're buying foams, you're one of the OGs that have always loved foams. I don't think there's many new sneakerheads going after them, and maybe I'm completely wrong. I mean, even looking back at last year when the Galaxies released, it was kind of like people were hyped for a little bit, and then it sort of died down, and we forgot about it towards the end of the year. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's cool. A lot of people, I feel like, are into these.
They're not bad. This is a model, this next one, that I've seen a bunch of places. I don't really know the whole deal behind it. So it's the ST Charge, S.T. Charge, the Nike ST Charge. Let me read a little bit of this. So what began as a solution to China's loyalty to hooping outdoors has led to a robust subline under Nike basketball called the ST series. So this is the basically street ballers or the outdoor court equivalent shoe, which I know outdoor hooping is huge in China. There's this guy that always pops up on my Instagram feed that's like putting on shoes when it's raining outside. He's hooping outside. So they began in summer of 2025 with the ST Flare, later coming in the ST Glow, kids exclusive ST Dynamite. So some fun names here. But in All-Star Week, they Nike brought the Greater China exclusive series to Los Angeles by debuting the ST Charge in a warning label colorway. Cade Cunningham wore them, Detroit Pistons. So it's got a Cushlon 3.0 foam, Zoom turbo unit, blah, 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 a whole bunch of different stuff. They look like a pair of Jaws, John Morant 3s. Just the side panel. They look really robust, especially that outsole design. They look like an outdoor hooping shoe. So, I don't know. I just thought they were really unique looking.
It is. And I guess I'm just living in the dark over here. None of the other ST line models I'm aware of. I just don't recall ever seeing those. And apparently there's 3 or 4 different iterations. So that's cool. But like for an outside street ball shoe, I think these look great. Definitely durable with those. Oh, that outsole's cool. You can actually see the tech underneath it. That's fire.
Yeah, that's
actually cool.
They're really cool. I want to get my hands on a pair of these just because I'm really curious to see how they are performance-wise on and off outdoor courts. This colorway looks a lot like the Kobe USA colorway. It's got, basically to describe it, it's a combination of like a Sabrina, maybe a Kobe 5 or 6, and then a Ja Morant, like that crazy design print basically throughout the entire lower section of the shoe. They're cool. They're really cool.
It looks very slim too,
they look really slim. They look really thin, like in terms of like the thickness of the midsole. They don't look like they have a ton of cushioning, which they probably do. It might be a drop-in midsole or something of that nature, but they just look shorter than other hoop shoes, especially the GT Futures we were just looking at.
Yeah.
So I mean,
like
you compare
that they added
those.
the zigzag lines on the side, like where your pinky toe would be, so the shoe actually bends with you. That was a smart move, but
it's a good thing to notice. Pretty minimal swoosh on the side as well. They're cool. They're cool. I hope they do more with this. And I know we don't have as much of a outdoor hoop culture here in the US, but it's cool to see. I mean, you could wear these as a non-hooper for sure.
Oh yeah, they look crazy. Props to Nike. I like this.
Very cool. Very cool. And I haven't seen anyone talk about these. I've seen a few pictures just from the weekend, but there's so much stuff that dropped that I think that these kind of got chucked under the bus a little bit. But they look incredibly cool. Even the article here is the aesthetic truly stands out, mimics the texture of the Kobe 6 and the Ja 3. So yeah, pretty cool.
That makes sense. Yeah. Speaking of drops though, dude, All-Star looked crazy. So many shoes. I just keep seeing videos of people like showing off their hauls getting home, and it's absurd. Like DJ Sneakerhead had to bring, what'd he say in his video? Like 2 suitcases and a large FedEx box. Like
I saw that.
It's a lot, dude. And it was kind of the same. Like when I was there last year, we had to get a big giant FedEx box and ship everything back. And like, there's just so much.
What was your favorite thing that you saw dropped or activation? Because neither of us were there this year. So like coming from we're the people they're marketing to of like, hey, this is a cool event. I'm curious your thoughts.
To me, the Antland looked really cool and the Hellstar drop. I really liked a lot of that Hellstar Adidas apparel, which typically, like, that's not my style, but that gray hoodie they did, I was getting FOMO for that. I was like, if I was there, that's what I would buy. Obviously, try to get the shoes too, but it was cool. I like to see all the just interviews that Ant was doing around. You could tell he was there. The energy was definitely there. The Adidas team definitely ate this weekend. I'm sure they were very hyped about that. What was it? The MVP trophy for him and everything.
All-Star MVP. Yep.
Like that was crazy. I'm trying to think of any other drops. Like the Shai event looked really cool. That's one I know. I'm sure it was a lot of fun to be at. I'm curious what the sneaker like drop situation was like for the truffle pair, because I did see a few people actually got them. I don't know if they were readily available or if they had, pairs pulled aside for different people or what, but I thought that was cool.
I hit up our guy Gian and asked him like what's the deal with them, and trying to get a pair too, because I don't think I've seen a pair like like that all year.
Yeah.
But he said they're really limited. So it's one of those where it's really limited. Regardless, I'm going to buy them. I don't care if they're reselling. Like, this is one of those pairs that's like, I got to get them. So
They look good.
that one I thought was really cool. The suede car, that was really cool that he had, Shai had. Honestly, one that I think was kind of, I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but looked pretty cool, was the Book 2 Fragment pop-up. That was pretty cool because the man himself was there and they were signing boxes, both him and Book.
I thought that was cool.
The shoes themselves are nothing spectacular, but it's cool. They had a cool pop-up. It was very simple. It reminds me a lot of the Jellyfish drop in Vegas that I was at. Very, very simple, but elevated for a drop. And yeah, just the sign boxes stuff. I like that stuff always. So I don't know. That was pretty cool. But Antland, I think, was definitely a highlight. I think Adidas won the weekend, especially with him winning Finals MVP and all this stuff that they dropped. It looked packed.
And it
looked good.
Yeah, the Willie Chavaria event looked cool as well. That was interesting to watch. And the toe on those superstars is metal. I watched a review online and I missed the drop on those. So I didn't know they had already came out until I guess a few hours later, and I was like, I kind of want to pick up a pair. Nope, they were gone, which was kind of exciting. It's like, oh,
I believe it.
People are wanting superstars. That's pretty sick. What else did they have there? It was the Nike warning label little pop-up they had with Jordan brand looked pretty cool. I wasn't like really impressed with any of the warning label stuff, seeing it, I guess, from like the perspective of people that were there. I thought it looked cool, but I don't think I'm missing out by not having any of those, you know?
Yeah,
it was cool.
I don't know. It very cool, but yeah, I was thinking back to the black label that dropped last year because I remember in the moment, like, it was, I gotta have these, and then there's too much that drops, man. I mean, I think that's part of it. And there was a lot of stuff that dropped this year, and like the Ant stuff. I mean, even like there's multiple AE2s that dropped that.
Yeah.
Or All-Star Week exclusives or All-Star pairs or the Health Star collab. Like, there was like 4 or 5 AE2s that dropped. So it's like,
yeah,
you can't get it all. So
what do you think about the Fragment stuff? Didn't they drop the Royal pair? I think was exclusive.
Oh, the Unions?
LA? Yeah, I think so.
I'm curious. I'm going to check resale on that.
Because that was the one I really wanted to. And I was low-key really
I think that's one of the cheaper
of
of the bunch.
Really?
The white and black pair is the most expensive, yeah.
Yeah. I just want the Royal with the white up top and the like purple faded laces. Like, those to me look so sick.
So I'm looking at your sizes. Not crazy. $500 roughly.
Oof. Yeah.
Which, I mean, it is what it is. This is the one that dropped more available. These are at 300 already. Which
retailers are getting those too.
Yeah, those are going to be.
I know a few people that are getting them.
Those are going to be in this tier right here.
Yeah,
maybe a little above because there's the extra collab, but
also
and then
allegedly that one is going to be a BHM drop, like for Black History Month.
Really?
Somehow, I don't know how they're gonna tie that narrative together, but I've had a few people tell me that, and I don't know. Jeez.
Yeah, the white and black pair was definitely the most exclusive.
Yeah, which makes sense, but like,
yeah. So that's the state of that.
That's bonkers. Were there any pairs that you went for over the weekend that were like all-star exclusive drops?
No. I bought the Lego Crocs that dropped yesterday. That's the only thing I picked up this last week, but or purchased. I got quite a few things in, but no, that was that was it. It was hard to follow. I mean, just with the creators, like there's so much great content from it. Like so much. I'm almost glad I didn't go because my style of content is different than, let's say, a Steve Natto or a DJ Sneakerhead, where like if you look on Steve's profile, I was looking at it, he pumped out so much great stuff and all of it connected, and it's all like iPhone stuff, which is just not my forte, and it's just not necessarily what I want to be doing. And I mean, I'm looking 1, 2, 9, 18, over 20 videos from All-Star Week that he posted.
Whew.
And I'm looking at like inside the sneaker cafe in LA. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, that has 300,000 views. The Warning Label collection, 500,000 views. So it's like there's so much great stuff from it. So in terms of picking things up, there was nothing that was like, I need to like figure out how to buy this, because at the end of the day, like if I really want it, we could pick it up for a little over retail or whatever, and aftermarket platforms. So
like, that's it. Same thing. Like, really only the Royal Fragment Unions were the ones that I was like, oh, I would like that. But you had to be in LA. Like, you could enter the raffle, but you had to be there. And in my head, I was like, oh, I could totally tell someone to go pick it up. But then it's like, ugh, do I want to go through all that? No.
I remember people that were doing that to me at Complex. And I'm like, I don't want to be that guy. So
it's hard, dude. Because like, same, I had so many people be like, hey, stop by this booth. Try to get me this. And it's like, yeah, if I could, I would. But those lines are crazy.
Do you see the lines? We don't have any. There's no VIPs. There's no nothing. It's just a free for all.
You're not, and you're not walking away with 2 pairs. So if it's something that I want, like,
not at all. No,
it's just, I don't know.
I think the only one. Let me check StockX for the Shays. That's the only one that I want to go back and get. If I can't,
what are those? I don't even know what those will be going for. 5? I wouldn't be surprised.
Deluxe, nah, bro, they're cheap. $284.
Are they really? Not bad.
I might just snag a pair right now.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I feel like they're going to come down a little more, though. That's the only thing.
And I heard they restocked the butter pair there, too.
Yeah, bro. The rest of the pairs are dirt. I mean, even the brand new all-white pair I can get for under retail. That's crazy.
That is cool, though. I like
all-white.
I mean,
clean slate I can get for under retail my size. That, I mean, there's
nuts.
I'm gonna look at the 82s. I mean, there's like the thing. It's like you just don't have to. I type in 81. No, I typed in 82. There we go. Hellstar, $300. So this is the same with Deluxe Shays.
It's not bad.
The All-Star pair,
buns,
bro.
No, I mean
the All-Star pair. This is crazy. So these, like, I don't even know if these have dropped. I think they have, but like $56 below the retail price.
Yeah,
on a pair of brand new shoes. So that doesn't indicate what we're talking about right there. The USA pair hasn't even dropped. Those are slightly above retail. You're the Horse. All these, like,
yeah.
What's another one?
So
the black pair was the Friends and Family. Those are tough to get. It was a little
out there. Do they even have any of those in? Oh, 5K. Is that what that said? Bonkers.
What's another one that I can look up? Warning Label. Let's check those.
Oh, I'm curious with that.
All right, these are all maintaining. I think the special box definitely has a part to it. The Kobe 3s are definitely the most expensive.
Wow.
I saw that those were really limited. The Jaw 3s are a couple $100. So like the Book 2s, $200 to $300, $200 to $400. On those, the KDs, the Giannis's, the Futures, the Sabrinas, the LeBrons.
338.
The A1s are maybe the cheapest that I'm seeing. Which I thought when we talked about those two, it was the most normal of the bunch compared to like the original colorways. What else do we have drop? Let me look up some other stuff.
Look up the Willie Chavaria stuff. I'm curious what those are going for.
The Hardens are going for a little above retail, $200. And then the Superstar Compton Cowboys are $300 to $400, which I would expect because those are more on the premium side of a shoe.
Yeah. That's cool. They had a ton of good like ASW merch that they dropped with Willie. That like if I was there, for sure I would have gotten it, but it was still sitting on the website. And I'm like, I'm not gonna buy this because I wasn't there. But the designs looked great.
Yeah, I mean the Levi, the white pair, not going crazy. Huh.
That's cool.
So
yeah, the Levi's lines were insane. Did you see those people? There were like people getting in fights too. Was that over the Wolf Gray 5s?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I saw that. That's crazy.
Like I don't. Just wait. They're gonna be in Foot Locker.
Exactly.
Dre made a video talking about someone who commented saying he paid like $500 for him, and I'm like, why? And that's his response too. He's like, what is wrong with you guys? Like,
those retros, man.
Just wait a second. And then, you know, the next day, all this crap comes out about Michael Jordan, and everyone's like, blah, what's going on? Have you been seeing that?
You talking about the NASCAR video?
Yeah, the Indy 500.
You know what? I'm not a fan of
Daytona 500.
I don't know all the context. Like, I'm not one to jump to conclusions. I laughed at it because I was so flabbergasted by the video. It was so... And we're not even going to play it here, but just look up Michael Jordan video on X or YouTube or whatever. I just was like, it was so bananas that it was funny. Like, it was one of those things where it's like, it's so dumb, it's funny. This was like, it was so, what am I watching that I was laughing at it? Because I was like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. So,
allegedly, Tyler Reddick, the driver, his son, I guess they like, poured water on everybody, or like, you know, Gatorade dunked on everyone, and he had ice in his shirt, and Michael took it upon himself to like air out his shirt and get ice that was stuck in his shirt. And in the video it looks like he's just grabbing his ass and then like wiping down his leg, and I'm like,
was
what
absolutely
am
bananas.
I watching here?
It was like, you know, I watched it and I was like, this just confirms it. Like, LeBron's the GOAT. Like, this ends the GOAT debate. Like, it was like,
it just wasn't the right time for that video to come out, especially with all the Epstein files.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan, man.
It's like, okay, like, take a beat, guys. Like, it's cool. But from everything I saw, he's just getting ice out of his shirt.
It was just. I don't know. It was one of the funnier videos I've seen, just because it was so shocking. I don't know.
And now I'm seeing videos of people being like, "Oh, I got to get rid of my Jordan collection now," and I'm like, "Bro, it's not. Just relax,
chill out,
relax.
chill out.
Like, it's not that serious.
The people,
or maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know.
I'll never understand the boycotting thing. I don't like. I just like. If it makes you feel better to boycott it, or to boycott Jordans or whatever, go for it. Like, if you want to do it, go for it. I personally don't understand it. Like, I don't.
It depends what it is. Like, if it was
totally. And that,
I mean, for the Kanye thing, sure.
Yeah, I haven't bought any of his stuff since then. Like, it's not that different lane, but like,
yeah.
The watching that video and being like, I got to get rid of my Jordans is a pretty crazy reaction, knowing that we have no context to any of it. It's just a bananas video.
Yeah, I was trying to think recording this. I was like, do I need to move some of these from behind me? Like,
no,
it's not the move. Goodbye.
So
undefeateds.
I mean, besides that, how was your last week?
It was chill. I mean, dude, this is like the third week in a row that we're recording like 4 days apart. It feels like it's Tuesday. We recorded the last one on Thursday, however many days that is. The weekend was solid. Valentine's Day was chill. We didn't really do much because this is the first Valentine's Day I've been home in the past like 3 years. So we actually got to like hang out together. We chilled at home, didn't want to fight all the traffic and loud restaurants where you overpay for everything, when it's like we go to restaurants all the time. So we're chill. We got what was it? I don't know what the company was, but Anna and Joe's girlfriend found this company that does little caviar like tasting menus. So I ordered some of that. We tried some caviar. We did a nice little dinner at home, and just
caviar is just super salty, correct?
Some of it is. Some of it is. It's like cured in salt.
Is there different like a tasting menu? There's different like.
They gave us like 4 different tins, all from like, I'm assuming just different breeds of fish.
Okay.
And they all have like a little bit of a different flavor, and they give you some different like spreads and dippables and crackers to try them on. It was fine. It wasn't worth the hype, but it was, I mean, dude, it was like $100 and something to get those 4 little things delivered. So we were like, oh, it's going to be our bougie night. That was cool. Oh, but if you spend $3,000, you get free shipping. So that was ridiculous. I was like, you can't even give me free shipping, bro?
That's ridiculous.
I have to spend $3,000 on caviar?
Well, they probably, is that something they insured, and the shipping might be ridiculous?
I'm sure. But it was good. That was fun. What else do we even do? I've just been kind of taking the last like 2 days to just relax my mind because I'm finally done with so many brand deals. And I'm like, okay, I got to rest and get back in the groove once we get back from our trip, because tomorrow we're leaving for the mountains, go on some hikes up there, hang out in Gatlinburg, eat some good food, go to some pubs and bars, and just relax on the square. So that'll be fun. And then when I get back, I'm going to a Brooks dinner with Wish ATL. So that I'm pretty excited about. I don't know what the deal is with it, but they sent me an invite, and I was like,
there you go.
Let's go. I've never really done anything with Wish, but I love Wish. Like, I love their shop. So we're doing a dinner with that. And
that'll be fun.
I guess they're talking about, I'm assuming, like new models. They'll probably tell us about the Adrenaline GTS that we already have, which I saw you wore the other day. It looked good.
Yeah, I've been wearing them. I think I've worn them on 3 dog WALKs because I can't say the word, otherwise
can't say that.
Out.
Nope.
But honestly, they're very basic looking, but they're incredibly comfortable.
Yep.
I was surprised when I put them on foot, just how comfortable they were, because I don't know. I just was expecting it to be like a Gel Keanu or like a basic ASIC or a basic New Balance. But then I put them on and I was like, whoa, like these are actually like able to, like, if I was going to recommend a pair to somebody, I would have no problem doing that because they're actually really comfortable. And they almost have like the toe box is a little elevated underneath, so they kind of propel you forward a little bit too, which I like. Colorways, meh, not a huge fan of them, but yeah, they're very comfortable.
That's the only reason. That's the only thing holding me back from wearing them every single day. Like yesterday was freaking 67 degrees over here, which is insane. And I think it's another 67-degree day today. So I was like, dude, I'm throwing on shorts. I'm throwing on mesh runners and walking around in my Keanu 14s. I was like, man, wearing those Brooks would be nice right now. But I love the way the Keanu's look. And I'm like, oh, it's difficult. It's very difficult. But yeah, like you said, if I was to recommend a shoe to anybody, especially people who aren't like really, really, really into sneakers and like the hype, incredible shoe. If I had a family member being like, I'm going to go to Disney or whatever next week, what shoes should I bring? Boom.
Same. And the big thing too that I've always thought of with Brooks, my older sister, when she was in cross country in high school, and she always wore Brooks. That was the model. That's kind of my relation to Brooks. And it was always, the build quality was always exceptional on it. And especially when you have metallic paneling, like going right up next to the midsole, it's so easy to get glue stains. And there is no glue stains. There's no stitching flaws. There's nothing wrong with any of the pairs. I don't know what kind of quality control system they have over there, but that's another thing too, where it's like you pull them out of the box and it's not like a cheap GR feeling. Yeah. So yeah, no, they're cool.
There's our Brooks spiel for the week. If you want to know my PayPal Brooks, just,
I know it would be
shoot me
nice
an
to
email and
get
I'll send
like
it.
we're not getting paid, but it would be nice to get a
we
little.
just like the shoes.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like it, but you know,
Um,
they are good. But that's it from me, pretty much. What was your week like? I saw you were busy.
yeah, it hasn't stopped,
of
man.
stuff.
We're rocking the good old 4 to 5 jobs over this year. It's grind year. Abby and I are she's got studying, I got work. It's the last year birthday on Monday, and then a couple of sporadic birthday dinners, which is fun.
Oh yeah.
And then Valentine's Day, we just hung out here, which is nice. And then, yeah, this is the busy week. So, or one of them. So we got like 10 videos that are in the works. I was up till 3 a.m. last night, like hammering stuff out. Because tomorrow I'm going to New York for the day, to film Blazonary stuff. And then I get back Thursday afternoon. Friday, hammer out some more stuff, and then Saturday heading to Palm Springs to I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast, but long story short, really weird, not related to anything that I do, and I don't even know if I'll post on WinonaKicks, but I'm running with my dad and a couple other people running a charity pro-am golf tournament with John Daly in California this weekend. We've been working on it for a few months, basically like my dad's a head pro in Minnesota, and through Golf Connections, we already do a couple of tournaments. And then he's like, well, I know John Daly and I want to do one with him. And so we threw this together, and this is the first year of it. So I've done all the website and all the digital stuff with it. So that'll be this weekend, and then taking the wife too. So we'll get some sunshine, which will be nice.
Seriously.
So
Much
yeah,
needed.
no, that'll be this weekend. And then, I will be back the 25th. So we'll be
rock and roll. Sounds like fun though, dude.
We'll be hammering it out. Yeah, won't be too bad.
That'll be a blast. Well,
but
speaking of pickups, you said you have a lot.
I got a few, and I'm not even gonna cover them all because
hey, you can. I have like
the Champ Sports fam sent over everything showed up in one day, like all the drops for the month from Champ Sports. So we're like working through filming all that stuff right now. So I don't know if you could see it, but in the corner I got some of the Adistar XLG 2.0s, the Jellyfish kid shoes, like the baby Jellyfish. And then the New Balance Absorb 2000s. I just posted a video on those today. A pretty cool story with those that I didn't know because I completely slept on them, but basically, the Absorb SBS cushioning system was released in the 90s, thinking that it was going to be the future of cushioning for New Balance. And basically, through engineering more midsoles, they realized, hey, this is not the case. And they've shelved it. And then one of the designers at New Balance who did the New Balance 1906L, I can't remember her name. I think it's Charlotte. She's like, hey, we should bring this back and make it like a Y2K inspired. This is the future, but the future's now, so we're releasing it now. And that has the Absorb SBS cushioning system, which is really comfortable. And then the upper is really unique too, because most shoes, there's layering of panels, and this one's just a flush panel, so there's no stitching lines or anything. And it's all inspired by like early 2000s, like that retro futuristic. If you think of like the early colorful iMacs or Game Boys or Tamagotchis, or like how everything was circular and very Matrix-y vibe. That's kind of the whole inspiration to it. So that's a lot more fun filming that and looking into that shoe than I thought there would be. So yeah.
That's a cool model. Shout out to Chef Doomy. He loves that shoe, dude.
It's very cool. There's a lot of cool takes and interesting history with it. So first of all, we got the AE2. Is my camera just completely blown out right now?
No, not on my end. Looks good.
Okay, it looks like it on my end, but AE2 All-Star. I think it is a little bit. There we go. AE2 All-Star, the orange pair. Not bad. Not bad. They're bold. I like the metallic hits. They're clean. Something coming on those.
It's not a bad looking shoe at all. It's just that orange is difficult. A lot of people
exactly
orange harder.
this is one that I was pretty pumped about. The Book 2 Spirit On. I'm saying that correctly, right? Spirit On.
Yep.
Okay.
You got it.
That's one that I feel like I'm always saying wrong, but I'm not. This one's sick. It's very two-piecey. Like the midsole does not seem like it's fused to the upper in any way. It feels like it's two separate parts. So I'm curious on the performance of this, but it's a lot lighter and the upper is a lot more flexible, which I like. That was kind of one of my gripes with the original colorway of the Book 2. So
seriously,
classic. I mean, these look just cool. So I'm definitely gonna bust those out.
I like those a lot.
This one literally came in like an hour ago. EQLZ dropped a new Nate Robinson pair of their new model. This is the new low top. Very enticing. It's a what the pair, so one's blue, one's orange. Kind of a combination of their first two models with that midsole, but then the outsole is definitely like their 360 model. And then the upper is really unique looking. Thin tongue, very shallow back heel, but very cool. Nate Robinson's like one of my favorite players in NBA history. Yeah. So pretty cool there.
I love the midsole they used on those. That and the outsole just looks so good on that model.
Yes. And then I don't know if you ever worked with them, but I did a video on Panda Prank, some custom dunks that they released a while back. Basically, they took a Nike 8 SB Dunk and then they stuck a crazy trail Vibram outsole onto it and then sold it. The video did really well. A lot of people were really interested in it. They actually just did an official collab with Anta on this shoe, which is really cool looking. It's got a topographical design on the inside, pull cord lacing, very well built. Again, Vibram outsole. So this is like an official, almost like a coming out party for their like not just straight customs that they've doing. So I'm excited to try these out. Midsole's definitely on the plush side. So
those look great. Those look really good, actually. I don't want to say surprised because they do great work, but
I'm surprised. I'm surprised just because it's a brand that is not super mainstream yet. So when you see independent brands or smaller brands coming out with a really good product, it is surprising. So boom, these puppies just got them in. Absolutely sick. I didn't know they actually ship with the sample tag, like the hang tag sample tag, which is super cool. So, yeah, I'm excited.
It's unique. I like those.
They're some insider info. They're actually, I wasn't going to do a video on them, but they're restocking on Champs throughout this entire week. So, obviously this releases Friday, but if you're interested, I just got the word that these will be restocking. So
that's sick.
Good. And very then a couple more. Actually, I haven't even looked at.
There's too much going on.
I got another pair of the Wings Jordan 1s. Another cheap pair. Couldn't pass it up. I now have three of these. Go. I have the pair that I wore, and then I bought two pairs, kind of accidentally, brand new.
Nice. God, those look so good.
Yeah. So
for no reason.
Yeah. So I found a pair on Goat for like $300. I was like, I cannot pass these up because like a year ago I paid $1,000 for them, for the wear test, and then I bought a pair on eBay and it ended up like it was like an old autograph pair, and it was like completely destroyed. So I ended up returning it, and I just was like, I'll take an eBay gift card, whatever. And then I saw another pair on eBay. So I bought another pair for like $50 because I had the gift card. So I do have another pair coming. So I'll probably sell one of them, but
that's sick though. Now you're definitely set.
Yes. And then wrapping it up, I got a couple of golf shoes before I rip my headphones out here.
Well, don't do that.
Wrapped up in the chair. A couple of golf shoes. These are from Under Armour. some hovers.
Oh,
Okay. Definitely on the Oakley design aesthetic. Very aggressive outsole traction. The entire upper is waterproof, water resistant. Definitely on the stiffer side, so I'm curious to see how these actually perform.
Those look good.
We got my guy, Mache, however you want to say it. He's dropping these shortly. His golf shoe, pink outsole, definitely in the Masters-esque, spring-esque, Easter-esque color scheme. Something kind of cool, too, is the toe box is actually stitched above the outside of the toe box instead of underneath, which is not typically what's done.
That's cool. That looks good, though.
And finally, we got some Echo Biome golf shoes. Very aggressive looking. I had a pair of these last year. I really liked them, but midsole is definitely on the stiff side. So another one I'm curious on the performance of. So
that's crazy. Did
yes.
Echo send you those?
Yes, they did.
That's so funny. I was on a call with the Echo team for a video I'm doing sometime. I don't even know when it's
supposed to
come out at this point. Yeah. And they were talking about their golf line. And I was like, oh, one of my buddies does a lot of golf content. So if you need someone for that.
Yeah, they
let you know.
They just kind of sent me a couple of things last year, and they just hit me up in the DMs like a couple months ago, and they're like, hey, we got some stuff coming up in the future. Like, is your address still the same? And I'm like, yeah. And so then I finally got like a briefing about them. Because a lot of these golf companies release stuff at the beginning of the year, especially with the PGA show and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, yeah, all these are getting videos as well as some more. So, the schedule is packed right now.
That's a lot.
Very, very blessed. Very cool position to be in. And it's tricky, too, because for any of the brands that are listening, like, I really try to cover everything. Anything I post a video on, I'm putting a lot of effort into each video, and it's not just something slapped together. So if you do get a video, it's not like a small feat. So I don't know.
Yeah,
it's very fun. It's very fun to have excess product to review. So yeah, no, it's been a good week. What about you?
I got, really only a few things in. 100 Thieves, new collection.
Right when you logged on, I looked at that hoodie and I was like, that is sick.
It's so comfy, dude. Nice, oversized. Love the color just because pops. But outside of 100 Thieves, it finally came in. 80 Sneaks. Andy's book, dude.
I think mine, talk about it for a second. I think mine's sitting on the porch right now.
So this is the Art of the Sneaker by Andy. And dude, like, this is just one of the coolest things. It's a ton of, I haven't had a chance to like really dig into it yet because it just arrived. But let's see if I can get some good photos. There's just a ton of little like notes and things, photos that Andy's taken, if you know, like he's GOAT photographer. But like, dude, it's just really cool. This is a super dope coffee table piece. And if you want to support a creator that's really putting a lot of effort into his craft, definitely support him. Buy this book. I think it comes out semi soon, right?
Yes, we got it.
It's bomb, dude.
That's so sick, dude. I'm pumped about this. It's something like,
and she was hyped.
It's so cool because like initially when I got into shoe stuff, like photos was kind of the angle, and I always had like a dream one day of doing a book, and it just never panned out. But to have a good friend like this dropping a book is so cool.
Yeah. Dude, and the visuals. I mean, like,
look at that.
Yeah. I mean, it's Andy's visuals. Like, they're all gas. And it's just, I don't know. This just brings me joy to see one of our creator buddies create something physical that people can actually, like, hold and have and use as a decoration in their house. Like, it's fire. I got to sit here and actually, like, read through everything because obviously it came in, like, the other day, like a day or two ago, and I just kind of breezed through it. But photos bomb. Pick it up. I'll let you guys know when we have a little bit more information. I think he's announced when it comes out, but yeah, I'm just a little behind. A little behind. The art of the sneaker.
Very cool. Very cool.
Killed it, bro. Thank you.
That's very cool.
I love it. Makes me happy. I get giddy about that shit.
I do.
What's sneaker news? There's a lot of sneaker news, right? We haven't even touched on it. And it's
I
like
got
45 minutes in. Something
Says-
else? Oh,
Yeah.
Converse.
I didn't know of any Converse.
Oh.
I hope these are what I was just talking about. I don't think they are.
I don't know what those would be. Is it that the one with the star on the side and the denim?
Oh, yeah. What?
Oh.
What? I have not
Those are-
seen these.
Really? Pull up a article. I think there's one on Sneaker News Hypebeast.
Holy material.
I think I was gonna add it to the list last week, but it was already so dense, and I didn't know much about those, so I didn't add them.
Let me pull it up. Yeah, we definitely have not talked about those. Converse, 1985 Kentucky, I think it is.
I don't see it on Hypebeast, but I know I saw it the other day.
See it on Threads.
Sneaker News, if you just type in Converse, it's on there. Back for its 30th anniversary. I can't read it all, apparently. 30 years ago, Kentucky made winning a chip a fashion statement. In February 1996, the Wildcats debuted the blue denim uniforms, arguably the most hilariously polarizing uniforms in organized basketball history. That's
interesting.
fun. So those are the shoes.
Very cool. I got some.
Yeah.
I got more in the docket.
Yeah.
All right.
It did come in a different box, though. That's weird.
They did. Maybe it's like a PRE box.
Probably.
I guess we'll see. All right,
cool.
Sneaker news. Let's power through some of this because there's some good stuff. First of all, our guy, Converse, Shai. This is not the direction we thought they were going, but they're going. We have a camo, all camo and green pair of Shai 001s.
I'm not feeling these as much. I don't know. I'm also just not a big camo guy, like we said last week with the AE Hellstars.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe it's just the pattern of camo. It looks too basic. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a little too blocky for me. I don't mind it,
I agree.
but I would never wear these. It is cool, though. If it was all that green that the midsole is, those would be tough.
They're cool. They're very Shai. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're cool.
At least they're trying something.
In addition to that, we also have an all pink pair called the Pink, releasing in March, which fitting for a spring release, Mother's Day, Easter coming around. These are cool.
This fits. It fits into the Rolodex of colors they've been rolling out. I don't mind.
Excuse me. Yeah, this is one that I agree with 100%. It fits well.
Very well.
The Jellyfishes coming back. So we have two different colors, kind of. First of all, man, am I really glad I sold my pair. So the Complex Con exclusive at the time, 500 pairs, the blue pair, they're re-releasing, I think, in the UK to start. And then we also have a triple black pair as well. And I just saw KITH review these, and they actually glow in the dark, which is really cool.
I had no idea.
He's like Mr. Jellyfish, especially when we were at Complex Con. Like, he is rocking them to the ground, which is cool to see.
Yeah.
So I love it. I've been like saying I would love to see more of these, so that I can buy a pair to actually wear. That's not $1,000. So
yeah,
I like it. It's cool.
I might go for the blue one.
It was so clean.
Now Yeah, I mean, oh, they look great. I love the color. But now I'm just kind of like, I feel like I've seen them too much. Not even out and about. It's just like, okay, I'm not
I get
ever
that.
going to wear these. Like maybe I will, but also a lot of retailers are getting them. I know Soul Play's getting them, and I've seen a few other retailers popping up. So they're going to be, I'm assuming, pretty available across at least the US. Very curious to see if they sell out. I'm sure they will because everyone just wants to get these and resell them or wear them because they're an expensive shoe.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense, but that resale price is going to drop like crazy. So you should be able to get these.
It is going to drop like crazy, which is nice because they're going to be more obtainable, which I love because I think the shoe itself is pretty cool.
Adidas, hook your boy up. I want the blue pair. I don't want to pay $300 for these.
I think I would pay $300 for them. I've done it once. It is steep though. It is steep. They're still popular, and the XLGs that I just reviewed, the quality control is just not there compared to these. So it's like, I don't know. You kind of want to get the real thing to scratch the itch. So
100%. It's not bad. I do like the blue pair is the only one I think I want out of all the colors I've seen. Like,
I agree.
Good shade of blue. Good shade of blue.
I agree. The black definitely slims it down a little bit though, which is not bad either.
Yeah.
Africa's Homecoming Festival crafts on 2 different Air Max Plus colorways. This is the first time I'm seeing these. These are pretty crazy looking.
Yeah. They took like the Air Max Plus cage, kind of like the wavy lines that go around it, and made it an actual cage with what looks like 3-4 sets of unique laces running through.
Yeah, wow.
It's kind of out there. I also love on the toe box, it looks like they sort of dipped it in like a plastic coating. You can see it better, obviously, on the orange pair. But
yeah, it's like a plasti dip.
Yeah, it's neat. It's not something I would ever see myself owning or wearing, but hey, dude, if you're into it, you're into it. These are pretty neat.
It is cool. It's not necessarily my forte, but there's just a lot going on. And it's, if I'm not mistaken, let me read a little bit about this. It says festival craft, so it's definitely giving a crafty vibe, like one of those. Speaking of the palette, darker Pan-African palettes of black, red, and green. Our homecoming takes place this year from April 12th or April 2nd to April 6th. Blah, 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 co-design. Pitched as the nexus for reconnection across multiple categories, Our Homecoming has been a staple in Lagos since 2017. Brought to you by Executive Grace. Gonna butcher the name. The massive undertaking is an annual event that has become, of course, with some real weight in the sponsors section, including Nike. So it's like a whole event, and they're getting their own shoe for it, which is cool. So a couple of shoes. Yeah, not bad.
Love it.
I saw these, and I'm very curious about them. The DTLR collab on the Under Armour Arc 96. The no maps.
This is one I just don't think we've talked about this silhouette. I've seen it a few places online, but I just wanted to throw this on here. I don't know if you've really seen much about them. I love the direction.
I just watched a good review of them last night. Let me find the guy.
Really? They look mad comfortable, especially towards the heel. Like that midsole cushion looks bonkers. It's just, I don't know, a little too like horse hoof for me, maybe. It's a little bit out there, but I don't think this is a bad shoe. It's definitely a better direction than Under Armour's been going. So
I can't find it, but I just saw a guy that reviewed these. And I thought they were pretty interesting looking. And it's funny too, because I've just kind of recently started working with Under Armour on some of the golf stuff, and then one of those Under Armour boxes as well, that I got a review coming out on of just some of their other stuff. I don't know. I've just like the tricky part with Under Armour right now. It's like, what is the direction that they're going in the next 3 to 5 years? Because realistically, like Jordan Spieth is one of their big athletes still. He's a golfer, but he's not Jordan Spieth of 2016. He's just not, unfortunately. Steph Curry just wrapped up with the brand. That's the review I'm doing on the Curry 13. It's the final shoe from them. Beyond that, on the sports section, I can't think of any other athletes that they have. And they're kind of like a 2010 sportswear brand. That's like the whole vision of it. So it's like, where do they go? And I mean, the model itself is like this is cool, but it's not like gonna make waves, I don't think.
No.
And I hope it does, because I grew up loving Under Armour and I've always been an Under Armour fan. But I just feel like the logo is, I've always thought they're like the Oakley of the fashion space, but not the Oakley branding, because Oakley has stepped into such a cool lane right now. And it's just like I don't know.
It's weird. I just don't know who the target audience is for a lot of this stuff, but
exactly. It's like, who's buying this? I don't know.
We'll see. And I hate that I feel this way. I'm not a big fan of like DTLR collaborations. I like what they do, and I buy a lot of stuff from DTLR in the mall, but all of their collaborations are like, they use just such bold, playful colors. Like, it looks like it would be a kid's shoe. I think they've sent me 2 different pairs of New Balances that they've done, and they always send them when I'm busy, and I don't have time to do a review on them. And honestly, I'm kind of just like, oh, I don't even know if I want to review these.
They're just, I don't know. They're they're like in the middle of colorful, because I agree. It's very the same, like very pastel colors, but it's like, if you're going to go, it's kind of like if you're going to price something, you either want to be the cheapest or expensive. If you're in the middle, you get drowned out. And that's kind of where it is with the color palettes for me, at least, where it's like, if you're going to be the Action Bronson or the J-Tips, do it. Like, go all in on the color. If you're not, you're going to go very muted, do that. But in the middle is kind of a tough place to be sledding. And that, yes, I agree.
It is.
I agree.
Like, if they would have just made all the other colors outside of like the black and gray on the shoe, just make it all Volt, all blue, all red, it'd look way better. But when you add them all together, I'm like, this just looks like a kid's shoe. Like, maybe that's just me. It's just not the style I typically go for.
Same. Yeah, and then the Arc 96, I'm just curious, like, how these do. $125, appealing price. $110 for grade school, not bad. Yeah, it's just nothing stands out. Like, what is there? Special midsole material? Is there like I don't know.
Don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to go off of.
We got a retro of the Miro, or the Miro, the Miro Jordan 7. Pays homage to the 92 Dream Team. It's coming back.
I think these are cool. I never knew this shoe existed until I saw this the other day.
Really?
I think they originally released when, like 2000, did it say 6 or something? And I just, wasn't really big on Jordans back then. I feel like I've seen this one like on resale sites or in like a resale shop, but I just never clocked it. I think it's a cool shoe. Kind of the same thing with the DTLR. It's just a little too colorful for me. A little too
fair enough.
A little too bold, but it is more of an art piece.
I don't know the whole story of these to comment on them, but I know it's one of those Jordan 7s. It's like, it's got something to it, kind of like the sweaters, or just there's a cool thing with them that I would like to research on it. But I know people have been wanting this one to come back, so I like it.
Oh, for sure. And I know it's, well, in the description it says it's based off the woman and bird sculpture. So that's where a lot of like, the colors and art direction goes. Okay, released in 2008. That's
92 cool. Barcelona Olympic run with the Dream Team. Cool. I like it.
Neat pair. Curious to see how they do.
Another one returning, the Jordan 6 White Infrared, coming out in November of this year.
I like these. I know people are going to hate them because they have that aged sail midsole, but like some pictures I've seen, it does have it. And then others, I've seen
of the like the retro.
I don't know if it's the retro or the new colorway. I don't know.
In terms of design, white leather upper, both infrared accents, lace lock, translucent. See, it's not clarifying because, yes, the top image, yellowed midsole. Then we see an icy midsole in these mock-ups. And then we see an original pair, which obviously is going to have a yellow midsole. I could go either way. Crispy white's really clean. But then this doesn't look bad. Like, this is cool.
It makes it look like more of a retro.
I like it. Yeah, it depends. It's so dependent on that color code of that yellow. If it's too yellow or if it's not, like, I don't mind.
If they made it like a reimagined, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
just to make it more retro heavy instead of the newer shape. Like if they do the same shape as the Salesman, all those little retro hits, I'm here for it. That tongue is so high on that pair. Oh my goodness.
It's just like the OG Jordans, man. They just had a different level of aura. Like I see this, and like despite all the Michael Jordan stuff we were just talking about, like like him wearing these like next to a pair of Patrick Ewings, like when they were playing the Washington Bullets, like it's just so iconic, man. Like I don't think anyone will have, like, I think it was part of like the camera technology and the lighting, like something about it is just like so iconic. And you see these shoes and it's like you just still to this day you put on a pair of old Jordans, like a retro, and it's like, man, like I feel like MJ. Like it's just like you get thrown back into that. So
truly,
I don't know. It's cool. I rewatch the Air movie like once every 6 months too. So maybe I'm just
I need to bring that one
romanticizing back. All this, but it's cool. It's cool to see that they're still, despite all the hate of bringing back retros and stuff like that, they still sell. They're still iconic, and they're a lot cheaper to come out with a retro than to make a completely new shoe. So
true. So true.
We need the Jordan 4 Sands to come back. I'm still waiting on those from 2004, I think it was.
I'm sure soon. Yeah. Sometime in the next few years. They're running through all the retros.
That's true. The New Balance 993 made in the US comes out in retro, or in a red suede. Let me share my screen here. Boom. Available now. Available now.
Oh,
so if you want to pick these up, on DTLR.
I don't mind these at all. I'm sure these are sitting at my local DTLR. I feel like I would wear these. That's not a bad shoe at all. Black midsole, black like tongue and laces, and all red suede and mesh upper.
Very sleek. Very sleek.
They look good. I like the contrast.
This would be one of those that I'm like ready to go out, and I toss these on foot, and I look down and I'm like, I can't pull these off, and I take them off and I put something else on. So that's my dilemma with it.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one, man.
Last story here before we have a single question, and then we have our unnamed segment. I don't know if you saw this, but Ronnie Feig and KITH dropped a friends and family exclusive KD 18. Basically a retro of the Air Max 95 Neons. Super sick. The side panel has KITH all written over it. You will not be able to buy these because they are a friends and family pair. And I saw JLP interviewed Ronnie about it, and there's like a dozen pairs or so. So, they're sick. They're really cool. It
just annoys me, dude. This is one of those that really annoys me because the shoe looks so good, and it's like, just make more. Just make more. Like,
I agree. And yeah, the KD 18 I think is one of the better KD models as well. So
with that 95 upper on it, dude, bam. Like this looks so good.
Just KITH release monogram. Release everything but no KITH monogram. Just I like the KITH, but like if they don't release a KITH version, that's fine too. I would love to see.
They should do other colorways of like the KD 95 like this, because the paneling, the laces.
This is totally dipping into like the book 1, book 2 vibe, where it's like taking street shoes and combining it with the hoop shoe, which I love.
Yeah.
So
but the second I saw these and saw they were friends and family, I was like, just don't even show me these then, because now I want them, and I'm never gonna get them. I don't know, man.
Yes.
Annoyed.
All right, what do we got
Question?
for what's the question this week?
Yeah, so we did get a question in our Discord, and if you want to join the Discord and ask us questions in the future, the link is down in the description. The question today is from Judge Frank of Stashville. Stashville, love that. His question was, what do you consider a steal when you're looking at shoes? Is it solely the price, or is there other factors you consider? What are your thoughts? I'm curious to hear from you on this, Charlie, because I know you've been.
Let me hear from you first.
Dude, if it's not retail, I'm not buying it at this point. If it's under retail, for sure, I will go for it if it's something I want. But I can't even tell you the last time I paid over retail for a shoe, because there's just so much coming out right now that I'm like, oh, if I miss on it, I'm just going to wait and get the next one. That being said, like if it was a shoe I really, really wanted, I'm not going to be paying like $350, $400 for anything at this point. Maybe like 50, maybe 100 over retail, but it's just hard. And I mean, it is different for everybody. Like if there was a crazy Adidas New Balance Asics shoe that came out and I completely missed and I had to have them, like maybe I'd spend 100 over, but it's really got to be something I want at this point.
Fair enough.
So I don't know. I'm just picky, very picky and very stingy with the shoes I buy. What about you?
I have a problem when it comes to buying shoes. I completely do. I go in waves of like, I'm not going to buy anything. And then I'll go in waves of I'm buying everything I see that's a steal.
Yeah.
For me, steal comes down to solely price. That is the definition of a steal in my book.
Mm-hmm.
And it can mean two different things, because it could be a steal on a new pair. It could be a steal on a used pair. It all is relative to the market price. So if like the Wings pair, the market is $400 to $500 on those pairs now. It just is. Personally, I remember buying my pair for $1,000. So it was like, I did the wear test on them and I loved them. And it's one of those pairs that I just talked about last week. I'm going to have those forever. I'll probably sell one of the two pairs that I got, but at $250, I just couldn't pass it up. It was one of those things. And I get myself in the
100%.
situation of I can't pass it up. Same with like all those Timberwolves Game Worn pairs I just bought. It's like they're too cheap not to buy. And then I get into the hoarding problem. So that's my definition of a steal. I don't know.
Dude, I'm looking around the office.
I have too much stuff, but
like the last shoe I bought and paid resale for, and this is probably like over the past 2 years, was like the Bread 85s I got you for Christmas. Like, I don't think I've ever bought a shoe for resale that's like for me, which is weird. Don't know why. I'm literally just like, if it drops and I don't get it, whatever. I wasn't meant to have it. And maybe I need to be better at that, but
no, I think if anyone needs to be better, it's me. I have this thing where it's like I've always collected stuff, and not garbage, but like collected stuff, and like every single one of Bailey's cleats that he wore last year, like I still have all of them. In the year before, like I have 20 pairs of game worn MLB cleats, and all of them are signed, and all of them are like that stuff. I love that stuff. It's so cool. Like even this pair of Tigers, it's like this is a brand new pair from the 70s, like brand new pair, like couldn't pass it up because they were like $120. So it's like, I don't know, I get in this mode of like, this would be cool to have, like even though I'm no reason to have it or no reason to own it or anything like that. It's more of just like, oh, this would be cool. So
cool to look back on too. And just have as like a collector's piece. So, damn, I gotta start like paying resale for shit or looking for like good deals. Ugh.
eBay is
that's my thing. Like, if there's a shoe you want, you can find a good price on it. Even if it's like brand new, like it doesn't have to be like lightly used.
I buy a lot of stuff lightly used because it's so much cheaper.
Depends on the
something. 90% of the time, it's way cheaper. Like you can even
Yeah.
find like made in the US New Balances on eBay for like $60 and they're like mint. So it's, I don't know.
I know. That's been bad. Because whenever I get in my eBay rabbit hole, I'm looking at a ton of like
They're too hard to
made in
pass up.
USA
That's the tricky
stuff.
part.
Because the retail is so high and I can get them for 80, 90 bucks.
Yes.
But then I start looking at everything and I have 10 tabs open of all the shoes I would buy. And then I'm just like, well, if I do ever want them, I can get them, I know, for like under 100.
Yes.
So I'm like, I know they're just kind of sitting there. And I don't know. I don't know, dude. Freaking hard. Yeah,
good question.
Questions. We love to answer them. Let me scroll through these. Are there any others that maybe we missed?
Let's save them for next week.
That's perfect. We can do that.
Then we'll give people some time to add some more if they want to.
Let's do it.
All right, final segment, unnamed segment, where we talk about something that is interesting. If you haven't caught on to the gist of it, then go back to the first episode of it and listen. I don't know. My unnamed segment of the week is along the lines of collecting. I don't know if you've been following the Logan Paul card at all, but the most coveted Pokemon card in the world, the Japanese illustrator Pikachu, whether it's a Gem Mint 10 or not, it sold for a record-breaking $16.49 million, I believe, yesterday or the day before. As of us recording this, he paid like $5 million in 2021. He basically put $10 million worth of sweat equity into this with the amount of marketing and the videos and the bringing it to WWE and putting his name on it. So I thought it was pretty cool.
Wow.
I watched his vlog last night, and he is, despite him like being a Logan Paul or a Jake Paul, like they're some of the most incredible marketing people I think I've ever seen in this day and age. So yeah, cool. $16 million for a Pokemon card. That's pretty crazy.
That's bonkers. And is it what makes it so expensive? I don't know how any of this stuff works. It's an Illustrator card edition.
If I'm not mistaken, this was I listened to a podcast with it, but the Pokemon Illustrator was like a freebie that was given out as a promotional item to a few people, and people thought it was just like not going to be worth anything, so it was impossible to find good examples of it, and this is the best example of it. And it's just widely known as the rarest card ever. So widely considered the rarest Pokemon card ever, originally released in 1998 as a prize for an illustration contest by a comic company. Only 39 copies were officially distributed. And the one that he has is the best example of it. It's the perfect Gem Mint 10. So I mean, he wore it around his neck at WWE, a whole bunch of different stuff, but it basically was like a illustration contest nobody knew about. You entered it. If you won it, you got one of 39 copies, and they're not like people thought they were going to be worth anything. And so to keep one in the perfect condition, like 30 years later in the hobby that is blown up, that's why it is.
Golly.
So pretty cool.
That's fun. I did not know all of that.
One of those collector things. So
yeah. Oh, for sure. Mine, short and sweet. Last week we were talking about the Tame Impala and DJO tour.
Yes.
I didn't realize that the other opener in Minnesota, where in Minneapolis, I don't know where he's playing, but is Dominic Fike. I don't know if you've ever listened to Dominic Fike.
Let me pull my phone out.
But bro, he is one of those. I'm just going to toot my own horn. I discovered him before he blew up on SoundCloud.
Sure.
He was one of those. I did. He had a few. This is before he made this style of music. He used to be a rapper. No one knows that. His label took all the rap songs down off SoundCloud, but he was running with this boy band called Brockhampton. They have since broken up, which is sad. I love Brockhampton. And now Dominic's in a fan with Kevin Abstract from Brockhampton called Geezer. They make great music. They played Camp Flognaw, I think. But Abby would love Dominic Fike's music if she's never listened to him. His album Sunburn, incredible. Very, very good. Every song is in rotation all the time, which is crazy. And he has a song with Weezer on this album, which I think is just
I'm going to send the Essentials
sick.
album on Apple Music to Abby right now.
It's good. She would really like it. It's very, very...
You would like this. Yeah, you're good. You're in.
Absolutely. Also, if you've ever... Did you ever watch Euphoria? I forgot about this.
Yeah, I did. I think... Yeah, that was like years ago. I think in college I did.
Yeah.
But they got a new season coming out, right?
They do. But he was actually an actor, like one of the main actors in the last season they did. Season 2, season 3.
I feel like I know who he is.
Yeah, he's the dude that hung out with Zendaya, basically, the whole time. Killer guy. His first EP is incredible. But just has a ton of cool music.
Interesting.
I think I've seen... Yeah. He's good. Me and Anna actually saw him on our, I guess, like first actual date because we went to Music Midtown, and he was one of the people opening, and there were about 50 to 100 people watching his set, and it was very empty out in a field, and I was like, yeah, but very good music. That is
he's right in line of the Joe route then. Actor turned
100%.
Actor and one-time pop-up show turned music.
Yep. Well, he was doing music before the acting.
Technically, I think Joe was too, but
I'm sure
Joe's music was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. That was definitely a little different. But now his music is so good.
All right, so that's putting us on.
You're welcome, everybody. Oh, that's pretty much it this week. I don't know if there's anything else you want to cover, plug.
No,
anything?
That's all I got. Thank you for listening.
Sweet.
Tune in to the clips, pumping out on the Gram and the YouTube and the TikTok. So hop in that Discord, ask some questions, and we will cover some more next week. But thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it.
Peace out. Thank you for listening.